Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are going to be looking at the different mods between PC and console players so that you can see whether actually, yeah, I should get rid of my console and then get a PC. Now, bear in mind that gaming laptops do also work on this game. It depends what your budget is. And I paid £750 on my one. Also, I should also mention that if you do switch, you will have to repay for all the DLCs. You can't move from console to PC. So I used to be a console player. I used to have this game on the Xbox, and I used to have all the DLCs plus the year pass. And as you can see, I only have the Straw Harvest pack and this pack. The rest of them I do not own. So yeah, bear that in mind. So I'll start off with the maps. So this is what PC have, and if I press X on the keyboard, it will show you what the console players have. Now, some of these maps are because of there was one that I saw. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that, but thank you. There was a map that was really massive, and console players are limited to size of maps, branding, which is part of the reason why you don't have the Wickham map. So the reason behind it is that they're having to remove all the scripted mod, which is the branding, um, in order for it to come to console. And please don't ask me when it's coming because I don't know when it's coming. Um, but yeah, that's the reason behind it, and it'll be the same with all the other maps that are on PC that will be coming to console. So you have to be patient. Um, some other things I should also mention is these. So the one on the right is what PC have. The one on the left is what console players, and I can prove that to you right there. It's not just trucks; it's literally in every category that all these mods. Some of them are limited. Again, these two here. So the one on the left, this one is for consoles. This one is for PC, and it's because of the GI logo. That's the reason on that. If I go down to another five low loaders, again, you've got it here. So yeah, it's just mainly because of Brandon reason why. Another thing that I should also point out, there is no limit on PC, so you could basically have every mod downloaded on Mod Hunt. Other things that I should also mention is plot these. You look at the difference. You watch this slider on the right, you'll see a massive difference. So a lot of things you could have is the real mod which came out this week, which I'm very happy. Got other things as well. for that. Thank you. So yeah, that's pretty much the reason behind it. Now I'm going to show you the whole digging silence thing because I've seen a lot of posts on Facebook about this, and I'm going to show you the difference. I'm just going to disable a mod, which is there. Okay. I don't think I did it. So, to give you an idea of what happens when someone breaks the rules, when it comes to adding branded to a game. So this doesn't apply just for farming, it's for all games, train sim, Euro trucks, etc. You can have mods, but you can't have certain branding on a console because in order for you to get the branding that you want onto the console is that they need to perform a license, and in order to get a license you need to get that from the branding of the company. And then once you've got the license for that, that's when you can then implement it onto the game. So, for example, going back to when Trains of World 5 was out, within an hour of release, there was an update, and that was due to the company or a train company that was added onto the game didn't have permission or the license to have the branding on the game. So they have two options. We can take you to court or remove it from the game. And they removed it from the game, saving them having to go to court. And the consequences, if you go to court, you could lose the game. They could shut the game down. So this is why you have to be very careful. Like, have proof, like, how much you can go from. This is how much you can go. I think you can go a little bit more, but I don't know because I don't do this sort of stuff on farming games. So yeah, that's basically the difference. So all I can say is one, if you want to go to PC, do it. I would absolutely do it because the games that I play, so farming is one of them. I play Train Sim Classic, I play Euro Truck, I play all sorts of games, which isn't on console. Um, and also, if you are waiting for a mod, just be patient. Um, because you never know. It could come or it may not come. And I know there's a modder out there who is currently ill, and he's stopped modding, which is fine because your health comes first. And also So wish that person all the very best. And hopefully we could see him at Wimbledon, but we just have to wait and see. So yeah, so let me see how much it is in dollars that I paid for my gaming laptop. You have to be over the 700 mark in order to have a good PC. Um, US dollars. Um, 1,006. You have to pay over $1,000 just to have a working gaming laptop. Um, so yeah, thank you for watching and happy farming.